Namaste, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Christopher Witecki. I am the sensei to Sirius Joy, and I'm here to stand in my heart and walk in the light. I am so grateful you're walking with me today. I'm lovecasting live in 5 dimensions in the beautiful Temple of Gaia on Thursday, December 11th, 2014. And today is a magical day, my friends, because Step 19 rules the day. Manifestation. Today is probably the day you want to ask the universe or Santa or your honey for what you want, because today is the day that we start to law of attract that what we believe. That's what the sun is in Sagittarius. So you start to see, the phrase seeing is believing. Well, you start to see from now until tomorrow, until we hit to the next vibration, and we're starting to move forward into the play of what we believe in. It's a powerful time because Saturn is coming for Christmas, and Saturn is going to bring us basically the quick maturing and manifestation of our beliefs. So this is an unusual Christmas, and I think that at least, out there shopping around and stuff, that it feels authentic. Christmas feels authentic this year. So many years you say it's gone commercial, da-da. I really feel a lot more of the Christmas spirit than I ever have in a long time. I don't know about you. Comment and let me know how you feel. But before you comment, let's first tame our brain to prepare for the day with the phrase of the day. I am grateful for the gifts I am about to receive. It's that simple. I am grateful for the gifts I am about to receive. Now, you might have heard me say this before. Gratitude is the attitude of receiving, and that is the posture to take, to really thank God ahead of time for what we're about to receive. That is actually the spiritual intention. I've seen it in spiritual literature. But today, really, to open up to that receiving, the best way to keep the mind humble and on the right track is to say, I am grateful for the gifts I am about to receive. And so it is because I said so. Now, the serious step of the day is Step 19, and the way this adds up is everything we love is a 1, plus our action, so we put into action what we love, and boom, it starts to manifest. It law of attracts, basically. And this is an algorithm that has a little bit more complication than that. I'll save that for the Sensei Sunrise. But first, let's take a look at the chakras and how they're being affected. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now, today we are manifesting. If you don't know, the second chakra is I manifest. So when we manifest from the gut. Our gut, literally. This is why if our gut doesn't have a good feeling about it, we manifest it. We manifest that not good feeling, right? So we manifest very quickly our feelings. Our feelings are just up in the yellow there, and our actions are just down in the red. So in a weird way, manifestation, right, is halfway between our ego and our feelings. That's really where it is. Halfway between our ego and our feelings. So we're in that kind of constant feel it, ready to act energy when we manifest. That is that excited feeling I think we feel in butterflies, so to speak, when something big's about to happen. Now, what we're manifesting, though, is a vision, a direction, a third eye quest, and that's represented, of course, by our third eye. And lastly, the root chakra. Although not super prominent like yesterday, today's still lit up. There's still aggressive aggro. The 9 in the 19 is aggressive. So you want to actually ground yourself and take care of any kind of unrequested anger. Yeah, exactly. So let's now move on to Planet Soup. See what Guy has cooking up there in the stars today. For starters, the sun is at Step 19 Sagittarius, so we are loving and trusting and acting on what we believe. And in your zodiac weather, I'll tell you exactly where that is for each of the 12 signs. We got a party going on up there. It's really a stretch, a train, if you will. At the top, Venus now in Capricorn, beginning to open up, giving, receiving under new rules. It's at Step 1 today, which is focusing to the love. Mercury is at Step 22. 22, that's quantum. So our mind is already ahead when things get a little silly. This is why we need to just be grateful and bow our heads and not think too much. Let that quantum intention or allow our emotions to bounce off of things. But your mind needs to be focused on how you feel today, not every detail going by, not crossing every T and dotting every I. Now, the moon is in Leo, which puts our heart on the line, and this is the first time the moon has been in Leo since Jupiter retrograded on Tuesday. This illuminates our heart, and not just illuminates our heart, but will cross over Jupiter retrograde today by the end of the day, which is also at Step 22. So our heart's quantum, our emotions are quantum, Okay, we're ready to rock today, and we have, of course, this grand trine in fire. And as you can see, the moon in Leo will cross Juno and Jupiter there in the bottom corner, and what that's going to do is kind of initiate the heartfelt point of all of this passionate change that we're going through. So if you've been feeling a lot of passion, if you've been feeling a lot of even anxiety, it is just this growth that we're doing in a massive creative way, and today that's going to be strummed big time. Today we'll also feel probably the distance we have come or not come when it comes to our Jupiter in Leo, and that has been going on since August. So in the Zodiac weather, I'll give you some reflection on that as well. But, oh yeah, I forgot this last one. Saturn, the baby in us, also manifesting. So very important to note that the way we respond to our emotions, the way we put our heart out there, is very much creating and manifesting long-term boundaries that we're going to keep for a while. So in some cases, it's important to stand up for yourself just to set the standard. And since we're manifesting today, we are really manifesting some of our boundaries, obviously boundaries based on our philosophies. So we're adding that little sprinkle of what our beliefs are to that whole equation. So now let's understand the architecture of our incarnation with the Sensei Sunrise. And as you can see, I'm decorating the studio here for the holidays. Best I can. The Sirius step of the day is Step 19, Sagittarius. And in the consciousness, we are chugging along and almost in the third decan, or the master cycle. So the beginning up to the green is our relationship to ourself, in this case our me-religion. The midsection, or the second decan, are the acting beliefs, beliefs that we use and we act on and make part of our philosophy, become our constitution. And we'll be moving up to our higher vision questing and our life purpose, the big picture. Today, as you can see, we're right on the edge of loving and trusting in Step 19, and you can see Step 20 is tomorrow. That's when everything gets very passionate. So today, I believe, with the moon crossing Jupiter, really, as soon as you love and trust and put it into action, you will likely light up that grand trine in fire, moving into Step 20. And Step 20 means we're going to need to protect our feelings. More on that in a little bit. But to show you the architecture of incarnation and how this works, this is where it's kind of exciting, because up until Step 10, in the 11 steps to Sirius, or in the entire step of the Zodiac, we are manifesting ourselves in the first 10. So in the first 10, we are manifesting our me-religion, our philosophy. And we stand on that. We say, I am a Christian, I am a Buddhist, I am a whatever at Step 9. And then at Step 10, I love and trust that I am a Buddhist, I love and trust that I am a Christian. And then we build through all those 10 degrees, and we basically activate all the conscious steps between what we say we are and what we're going to do about it, right? So by the time we get to Step 18, we decide and act yesterday, we get to then Step 19, which is today, which is we take what we are. I am a Buddhist, I am a Christian, I am a this, and I am going to go worship. I'm going to go act on that energy. So we must continue to put into action that which we are, all right? Which usually happens between yesterday and today. And when that all happens, when you put who you are doing something that reflects who you are, so I am this, doing that, right? You build another 10, right? You build another 10 on top of that, and you manifest. Now, it's not that I am a Christian and a Buddhist, I am a Christian and Buddhist in action. This is where manifestation starts to take on a power and a passion. And this is the point where it's very important to pay attention to the zero in these equations, the zero. There's a zero in this 10, and there's a zero in tomorrow's Step 20. And zero is to protect that which we are trying to manifest. So I'm going to take a little tiny break here, and when we come back, I'm going to talk about what that means in detail after this.
It's Lightcast Day, and as a special treat, we are live with our new product, Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. You send us your date of birth, we send you a custom video that's all about you. Why can't you find love? Is sex no longer fun? Have you noticed you're always the bridesmaid and never the bride? Do you always draw in the losers? How long have you really been single? Really? This video gets deep and answers all your love and sex questions. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com.
And here we are back at the soulmart.me trading post. Here's some great gift ideas, gifts that keep giving to the next lifetime. How about a step reading for just $39.95? I will spend 15 minutes with you on webcam. It's recorded, and we'll get to the bottom of what your natural born step is. You can also give this away as a gift. And right now, and for another 24 hours or so, until I release the Megascope Monthlies, you can get a 1 hour plus 30 with me for just $99. That's the rock bottom price I get. Also makes a fantastic gift, but be sure to give to yourself first, remember. And the Secrets of Birthdays 11 Less Reports is $19.95. Now, I have been making an effort to send these out early, so if you order, I'm sending them out as soon as I can in case you're giving them away as a gift, because they can be scheduled for when you want those delivered. And don't forget to join my email list, my very important soul email list. You can go to soulmart.net. It'll take you straight there. You can do it with your Facebook, and I only send you one email a day and special little things coming up for the holidays. I've got a little Christmas gift for those who are attending my list. All that and more is available at soulmart.me. And now that brings us to today's Daily Gong. So I'm in the Christmas spirit, if you can't tell, and today's Daily Gong is designed to help you along the way, and it is protect your star. Protect your star has to do with the zeros I was talking about in the manifestation. I love and I trust. I love and I protect. I love and I protect. And tomorrow I feel and I protect. One of the biggest things I have realized as I've gotten to be a little bit wiser about manifestation is that we have to protect what's special about us. This is the most important part of us, the star in us. And Sagittarius is the star we're aiming for. And so if we're in touch with the star in our heart, then we will be in touch with the star we're aiming for. And to be successful in this next stage, I have found protecting your feelings is super important. So today when you're manifesting, if it'll bum you out to open up the electric bill, don't open it. Protect your feelings. It's not about ignorance being bliss, it's about protecting your feelings, your emotional morale. It's very important to keep that emotional morale in check. And one of the other reasons why it's super important to protect your star right now is because Saturn in Scorpio is saying we are solidifying how we're going to protect ourselves and our feelings for the next 30 years. So protect your star because it's who you really are. But before you protect your star, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters today. And I'm going to give them little hints on where they're protecting their star and where it's important for them. And we will start, of course, with Step 0, the Scorpios. Scorpios, sunny and professional today. You are going to protect your success thus far. So since Jupiter is retrograding, protect everything in your career and everything you've earned so far for the retrograde. Step 1 is the Leos, sunny and cool. You're going to be now protecting your personality and your heart. So Jupiter retrograde and all this protection, make sure you protect those two elements. You've worked hard to grow them since your birthday. Step 2, the Cancer, sunny and productive today. Time to protect your values and your finances. So this is literally self-esteem, self-worth, and money right now. I wouldn't be, keeping the door open. Step 3, the Sagittarius is sunny and super passionate today, but it's now time to protect what you believe and how you feel about what you believe in particular. Important to your manifestations and your fortune. Step 4, the Aquarius is sunny and sentimental today. You want to protect your long-term relationships. And see, that's kind of contrary to your intuition, right? You tend to kind of run from something and see if it stays. Now you want to bring it in and you want to protect it, especially for your manifestations. Step 5, the Gemini, sunny and chit-chatty today, but you want to protect all of your unique ideas, Gemini. Uber important. Step 6, the Librans, sunny and social today, but protect your social status and protect those special friendships right now. They may be vulnerable. If you love them, you got to take care of them. Step 7, the Pisces, sunny and feeling sharp and intellectual today. You want to protect your lifestyle and you want to protect your health right now. All right, for the next 6 months, actually. Oops, excuse me. Step 8, the Capricorns. Sunny and spiritual, a little withdrawn. You are protecting everything now. All right, so now that you've gotten vulnerable, now pull back and protect everything your heart really cares about. Step 9, the air eye, sunny and creative today, maybe even childlike, you might say. But you need to protect all of your heart's interests, not your ego's interests, your heart's interests. And you can admit that that's always sometimes a little difficult to differentiate. Step 10, the Taurus is sunny nesting and resting with the moon in Leo. But it's time to protect your feelings now, Taurus, always. I think that's part of the equation in the 10 that Tauruses don't get, is to protect their feelings. Tauruses love to protect others' feelings because they have Scorpio in the house of long-term romance. Then finally, step 11 is the Virgos. Time to protect your inner faith. You don't need to tell anybody what you believe or why. Time to protect it, according to astrology. And that brings us on now to our Lightwalker Parade, the videos that we have following this to help you along your way. For one, we have Venus Prime Health in a new mini-series, Biohacks to Crank Up Your Health. This is him giving you some tips on how to crank up your health in a very healthy, organic way. And yesterday I had a great time with the Modern Mommies. We were talking about mommy-made Christmas gifts and a lot of politics still about vaccinations in Italy. That's live now on soulgarden.tv and also on our YouTube channel. And speaking of YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. It helps us. You can become our friend at Facebook, on Facebook at soulgarden.me. And don't forget to join our very important soul list at soulmark.me. But the kindest thing you can do is to share us with your friends on Facebook or Twitter. If your heart feels like it needs to go out there to your sphere of influence, then by all means, please do so and help us both out. Now, today we have a new rock and roll gospel song of the day, and we're kind of trudging along awesome Sagittariuses when it comes to rock and roll. And I have to say, this particular artist is one of my favorite Sagittariuses. In fact, if I can go back in time and try to find a way to marry this woman, I actually would. Seriously, Bette Midler. She is so awesome in a Sag way. Now, Wind Beneath My Wings is one of those songs you might like or not like. I almost thought about putting out The Rose, you know. They're kind of heavy, deep songs because they're the richest that she gets. But her best work is, of course, all of her awesome stage shows. This one was singing in bathhouses in San Francisco in the late 70s. She is the first diva before all divas, I believe, and she is a Step 8 Sagittarius. So happy birthday or belated birthday to Bette. One of these days I'll have to see her vibration in a show. And following this is The Wind Beneath My Wings. And you know, ultimately when I think of that song Wind Beneath My Wings, I always think to myself that I have to be the wing beneath my wings. I've never really thought that it was someone else yet. But you may. Nonetheless, it's a beautiful song. Folks, I will see you tomorrow for the Friday show. Don't forget I love you and live, love, be.
This is just so ironic.